Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Women's Intuition. You already know who it is. It's your favorite podcaster, Taylor.
And I guess it's your other favorite podcaster, Lex.
Yes.
And you know,
episode 9.
Yay!
Cheers. Cheers, guys. I don't know if y'all noticed, but check it out.
We got something on the screen.
Period.
And of course, y'all seen our new visuals. Mm-hmm. We had a little photo shoot.
Mm-hmm. Don't play with us. Like, don't play with us.
Big photo shoot.
Period.
Big photo shoot.
Not little photo shoot. Big photo shoot.
Mm-hmm. But other than that, what you been up to, girl?
What I've been up to, I feel like just enjoying, like I say, every episode since it's been getting cold. You know what? The time has changed, and I love it.
It took me by surprise.
Really?
But
you wasn't expecting it?
I was up super late the night before, not doing shit, just watching movies. I was excited about the visuals dropping and shit. And then I woke up the next day and I'm like, damn, it's only 8. Like, I feel well rested. Yeah. But, you know, it was really
9, 7.
I don't know how the fuck it works.
Yeah.
I had an extra hour.
Yeah,
though.
we got an extra hour.
Okay, yeah. Mm-hmm. But it got dark as fuck early today.
I love it. I love the gloominess, the weary, eerie, dark, like, season. The only thing I hate about it is the days feel shorter.
I was about to say, you sound like me. Like, what? You sound like everything I love about Halloween. Like the eerie, dark.
Nah, bitch, because you like the skeletons included with. I like
eerie,
with the
dark
Christmas stuff involved with it. You know,
okay,
like,
I feel it.
Yeah, so that's what I've been up to. I went to my first Friendsgiving for the year, and it was so cute. Like,
I saw
my friend, my friend LS, she got us sweatshirts made, and it said like Friends, like the show. It was like written like that, and then it said Giving Under 2023, and then on the back she got us like our nicknames on the back that she, you know, that we go by for her. And I was just like, oh bitch, you outdid yourself. Like, it was like outside, little bonfire action going on. Are you taking notes?
Take some notes.
Yes,
like, I can make a shirt.
I was like, oh bitch, this is her first Friendsgiving she ever been to. So I was like, nice. Oh yeah, you really did your thing. So
did you bring something? Was it like
I brought dessert,
style?
Yes.
Okay.
But she made majority of the food because it was her house, but I did bring dessert. Mm-hmm.
Dang, they don't know mac and cheese is your dish? Like, you could have brought the mac.
Girl, look, I was okay with not cooking. So I was like, anytime somebody else offered first, I'm like, okay, cool.
Okay,
but yeah, it was cool. What about you?
Well, Halloween came and went. I didn't even actually do anything for Halloween, but I had such a good time handing out candy to the little kitties in the neighborhood. It was so cute. And then one music fest, which this bitch ended up being at one music fest too. And I got
VIP,
to see,
baby.
Oh, damn.
For free.
Damn, she shitted on me. But y'all, it was so lit because first off, Mariah the Scientist, y'all know I love her. Her album dropped Friday. And then on Saturday, I don't know why I didn't know, because she wasn't originally part of the lineup. When I walked in and heard her singing on stage, I was like, Mariah the Scientist is here, bitch. I ran to that stage and she performed all her old shit. She did 3 of my faves off of the new album, so I got to see her. Did you say for Meg?
I was leaving when she came on.
Okay, Meg killed it, man. That shit, I was like, fuck. Like, I mean, I like Meg. I didn't know I would be so moved when I seen her in person. Like, I loved it. Her personality was shining through. I was just like, damn. Like, so Auntie was tired though. I didn't make it to the second one, bitch. I had to go to a Halloween party like afterwards. When I tell you, I took a shower and I laid on the couch while my friend got ready. And I told them, they was like, you ready to go? I was like, I'm gonna just like, y'all go ahead. I'm asleep. They was like, bitch, get up. So I had to get up. I ended up not coming back until 4. And the next day I just gave away my band. I was like, somebody else go. And, you know, I was really sad about it, but Chief Keef ended up flaking anyways. So I didn't miss my baby daddy. That's the whole reason I wanted to go on date 2. So that was lit. I feel like I always like dominate all the time right here, but I have an update.
It's okay. This your time to shine, baby girl.
You know what? This is my show. Our show, but my show.
Yeah,
you know,
this
like,
your show.
We get to do what we want to do because it's our fucking show.
Period.
I have an update on the coworker that I mentioned last episode, guys.
Do tell.
So Justin, you know, our good friend Justin, he came over and I was like, so how are things working with so-and-so? And he was like, good. But, you know, he did mention he has a girlfriend, right? And she's Jamaican and he loves her cooking. So I was like, okay, like, all right. So we end up seeing, while we're talking at my desk, we end up seeing old boy go to the bathroom. And I was like, okay, when he comes out of the bathroom, call him over here. And I was like, I'm going to see if he mentions his girlfriend to me, right? So This is so bad. I don't condone this behavior. It was just an experiment. So we call him over, and so we're about to switch floors in our building. So we're talking about how he's like, they don't have a desk for me yet. They're probably gonna put me in the break room. And so somebody's like, oh shoot, like imagine I gotta come in there to print something out and I gotta get by your desk. My dumb ass goes, yeah, or imagine I gotta warm up my Jamaican food and you're in front of the microwave. And so Faith and Justin are looking at me like, this bitch. Oh boy takes the bait. He goes, you like Jamaican food? I was like, I love it. He was like, where'd you get it from?
You did not say you cooked it. Oh, bless.
I said, I made it. They were trying so hard not to laugh. He said, damn, you be chefing it up.
Y'all, mind you, this bitch don't know how to cook shit.
We had a whole episode.
Nothing.
We had a whole episode where we talked about white lies. And I said, is that a white lie? You said that's a red lie.
Yes, immediately.
Total red lie. But so Justin asked, gonna say something. Oh, well, the potluck is in a couple weeks. You should make something. So, and old boy was like, yeah, definitely. I'd love to try it. And I was like, yeah, I'll bring something. So now I gotta bring some Jamaican food to the potluck, but I'm gonna just go to my favorite spot, and I'm gonna put it in some Tupperware and pull up with it and act like I ate it. And even after they went to their desk, he was standing over there.
You gonna act like you cooked it?
Act like I cooked it, girl. And at the end of the day, he did not mention
his girlfriend.
That was a perfect opportunity to bring it up.
Who worse in this situation?
Him?
You or this nigga?
Him?
Nah, Lex, I don't know.
My loyalty is to me. His loyalty is to her.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yes, I know how to cook Jamaican food, allegedly.
Okay.
And that should be fun. And then one last update, and we're just gonna breeze right by it. I broke my dry spell.
Yay!
Applause, everybody. Turn up for me. Okay.
Ring bells, bells.
Thank you. But yeah, girl, so what's your intuition this week?
I was about to say, so is that your intuition? Like, your intuition told you to go get some peen?
The intuition and the universe were working together, I think, to make me not give up some coochie.
Is this too much for the show? Is this new?
No.
Okay.
It's not. It's Comedian Bay. It's the same one nigga I've been sporadically fucking all year.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, bitch. But the universe, I don't know if this is the universe or my intuition, but I stopped on the way there to roll it for the drive there. And my battery died on me. Yeah. So I ended up having to ask somebody for a jump. Luckily,
your car battery. I thought you meant like toy battery.
No,
I didn't know
my car battery died.
Okay.
He's at a show, so he can't come help. My insurance was no help at the time, so I ended up having to add. Luckily, somebody was there and was able to give me a jump. Shout out to Athens, lit chick. She jumped me off, but I was like, you know what?
No homo,
right? And I said, he was like, you know what? If you don't want to come after that, that's fine. And I still was like, nope, we're jumping it right now. I'm still coming, right? So I still went, and we'll get into that a little bit more later. But what's your intuition?
My intuition, I would say, is to, like I said, I've been working out and like fasting and stuff like that. And
what are you fasting from?
Just
like sweets or something?
Yeah,
or?
just like for myself thing. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm doing this like 75-day challenge where like I'm trying to read 5 pages a day at least.
I love that.
Try to get some type of workout in like every day, even if I'm walking like 10 minutes, and then stick to some type of diet, like not a very strict diet, just like a reasonable diet.
I was about to say, this is a crazy time to go on a diet this time of year.
Right, exactly. And the other thing was no alcohol. I was like, I can't even do that. I was like, that's not even,
right.
I'm not about to play with myself like that, so I've been trying to do everything else, so that's my intuition for the week.
That's lit. Okay, shout out to our intuitions. So let's see what we got for these motherfucking topics, y'all.
Okay, let's get into it. Yeah.
So you already know I'm back in my prime, because all my topics are about sex now. Like, I know this is the Lex y'all missed. This is the Lex that y'all like knew
that
and
you
loved.
introduced,
right?
Yeah.
And then I just ain't been having no stories, no like fun topics. So we're gonna talk about 10 out of 10 dick.
Okay.
What makes a dick a 10 out of 10 for you?
I would say definitely experience, or like let's see what else.
But let's start with the physical. I don't want to just do physical, but like physical, like are
the
you
physical structure of a dick?
Yeah, like is it the length? Is it the girth? Like
honestly, Lex, I've had like I feel like it's just it's a puzzle to you, you know? Because I feel like I've had big dicks, but it just the sex wasn't bomb.
Like a little curve or
I don't know if I like a curve.
Okay.
I mean,
no Captain Hook, no.
I could do a little.
Okay.
A little, but not like crazy. Not like this.
Okay. Micro penis had a hard L. I was like, fuck.
I think for me it's more of a like just the way it fits in me, like the way it feels in me. I'm
a size queen, so you know I like I like a heavy, like I want a
heavy hitter. Yeah.
And actually this is so weird, but I like it doesn't have to be, but I like have you ever seen like a two-tone dick?
Two-tone?
Where it's like lighter, like the head's
like tan,
lighter than
like a little tan, and it gets like I don't know. Maybe I never paid attention to it.
Or I like a vein in it, like a Snickers.
I like a vein. I love a good vein.
Yeah, that's
for
me.
sure.
Okay, so that's physically, and it gotta be thick. Like,
and you know what's crazy? I like light-skinned niggas, but I don't want your penis to be like white, like pink? Yellow. Yeah, like I yellow? Like a little color to it.
Okay.
Like a little, just like a...
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, white boy, but his dick a nigga. I was trying to think of a
no,
line.
I ain't like it.
No. Okay. Okay. Well, are you like is size a big thing for you, or it's just like no?
I mean, yeah, it matters.
Okay, you like a medium, like a there's like boyfriend.
I think like a large.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Like all that ass you gotta have.
Okay.
All right. I'm just saying, nigga gonna get lost in there if you don't got the right equipment. So, my bad. My bad, y'all. We was all thinking it.
They don't know I got a fat ass.
I don't need stand up.
No.
Stand up right now. Get the camera. Let me see that. Okay. All right, so outside of physical, what were you saying about experience?
Experience, I would think like sex drive.
Okay.
I would say confidence. Confidence is a thing, like for sure. A pleaser.
Okay.
Like
so head, a lot of head. This bitch loves some head, bro. And I guess that's normal. I'm not a big head girl. Like I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I think that's like qualities.
Okay, well, I had time to make a little list.
Okay,
I had time to really sit down and think about it. Different surfaces. I don't like just fucking on the bed. I don't know. Especially, I like going on the floor.
Spontaneous things, like spaces.
So I'm not riding dick on my feet on the bed. It's too much of a workout. Obviously, I'm just not the biggest workouter.
I thought it was, but have you ever tried riding dick on the floor?
I was about to say, that's why it's so much easier.
It's so much easier.
Bro, on the bed, it's smooth. Especially if you don't got a firm bed.
Yeah.
I don't even try it. Then I look super out of shape. I mean, I already look out of shape, but I ain't trying to look like...
My niggas know. I'd be like, all right.
You got 2 bounces.
I'm like, all right, that's it.
But no, let's get to the floor, and she can be like, damn, this bitch been fucking all her life. That's why he don't want to wife me. Fuck.
Oh, God.
I like talking, like the talking nasty. Or even during like changes, like like positions.
Turn that ass around.
Like, all of that. Like, I like the talking. A nigga that knows to go like slow. Like, any nigga can really like beat it up, but a nigga that knows can slow it down. Yeah. So I'm getting.
Don't look at me while you're doing it. I'm getting uncomfortable.
And I'm a big kisser. I love a lot of spit. I know. I want some intense kissing. I want some making out. I want all of that. And this is a little tip. Remember we used to have a segment called Just the Tip?
We did.
Yeah. I don't know what happened to it, but I'm just throw this in there. Have you ever had a nigga like press down on it a little bit while he's like fucking you?
Yeah, like the pelvis. Like
that shit, man. That's like a
amazing.
big cheap nut.
Yeah.
So
kids.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10
all across the board.
For
so
sure.
if we have any male listeners, that's a cute little trait. You can be like, where you learned that at? So yeah, girl. But let's go ahead and I'm getting too excited. So let's change the topic.
Okay, let's get into the next topic. I feel like this is everybody's like favorite thing right now. Favorite couple, favorite people. Nelly and Ashanti.
I was gonna say Ice and Coco. No, I'm kidding.
I'm fucking with it. Like, is it just me? I'm obsessed. Like, I'll be watching the TikTok videos. I'm like, oh, who there? Okay, let me go to her page. I'm like, let me see more videos.
But I have been seeing them everywhere.
It's
so yeah, it's definitely
cute. I love it. So speaking of them, spinning the block, because clearly that's what's going on.
Right. Why don't it never work out for me like that? I'm a spin the block.
You are. You love
I'm the most
spinning the block.
spinniest of the blockest.
So speaking of spinning the block, how do you feel about it? Vice versa, like, are you okay with spinning the block, or are you okay with getting spun?
All of the above, but it ain't worked out for me like that. So I've been saying I'm gonna stop. Mm-hmm. I need new niggas. Mm-hmm. So, because I'm tired. Like, I be using niggas as like emotional support dick.
You do.
I be fucking the same nigga for years, knowing it's not going nowhere. Mm-hmm. We on, we off, but it's just
a comfort.
My emotional support dick. Yeah. Like, I just, Mm-hmm. So what about you?
I don't think I'm a person that spins the block. I think I'm more of the person that gets the block spun. So I think it's
But are you opening, like, is you coming out onto the block if they spin it on you?
I feel like it just depends on the situation. Like, sometimes I'm not spinning the block. Sometimes I have. Or sometimes I let them, So
but I feel like they have a specific situation because they waited years, like maybe even a whole decade before that was able to work.
For sure.
So can you think of anybody from your past or maybe some exes that a decade later, if they spun on you, you might see a happy ever after, like Nelly and Ashanti?
Mm-mm.
What about my friend? No? College? No.
You know what?
Yeah, that was really my first thought. Y'all was friends.
Not homeboys.
Well,
I'm a girl. But I think it would have to be like a whole neighborhood block. Like, because we are two totally different people now. So it would just have to be a whole 360. Okay. But if that specific person was to be the person that like I envision, like for my partner, maybe, because, he wasn't a bad person.
Okay, so I mean that brings me to this point. I've been thinking about this, and so I love that you brought this up. Mm-hmm. Do you think that there's a such person as right person, wrong time? Mm-hmm. You do?
Yes.
Okay, so do you think that this is an example of that? I
definitely think so. Like, I think y'all could know y'all want each other, but like maybe one person is not mentally there, or maybe they haven't grown as the person that they see themselves to be. Mm-hmm. And so at that time, it's kind of hard to be in a relationship, And they were young, I feel like.
Deep in the industry.
Yeah, because you imagine having like everybody in your business. Yeah, they both trying to they was like in the midst of their careers, So I feel like
Gotti and shit up. Like,
so I feel like that is I couldn't imagine. So I feel like now that they're very well established, like kind of well off. They don't have to really be in the industry. It's more of like their choice,
I think the only reason that works is because we all know Nelly been wanting Ashanti back. But the only reason it works is because Ashanti put her foot down and really was not fucking with that nigga. Mm-hmm. It'll never work for me because
you don't know how to say no.
In between the original and the last one, I didn't let this nigga come back and fuck me over. So now I got a whole laundry list of shit that there's no way that I can forget that this nigga done did all this shit to me. No way. No way at all.
I think I'm the type, I feel like I'm kind of like you, but I let more time pass by. Like, you probably go like a couple days. I can go like a couple months.
You said you're like me?
Yeah, like with letting somebody spin the block.
I think you're like Ashanti.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Okay. I'm like, bitch, you are strict.
Right, but I'm
boundaries.
Saying, I'm saying though, like I would allow it, like you. Okay. But I think for me, like I can't. Once like I'm not fucking with you. It gotta be time that go, but like I gotta forget what happened.
The times that I know of you letting people spin the block, it'd be different because when I let a nigga spin the block, in my head I'll be like, okay, I'll be thinking fairy tales. Mm-hmm. You'll let a nigga spin the block, but like
my whole mindset changed.
You like literally just for dick.
Yeah,
like literally.
I'm
just
like, all right, emotionally that shit is dead. Exactly. Like I'm like, okay, now I know what this is for me. You know what I mean? Yeah. So like I know how to disconnect and put myself in certain situations. So that's definitely true. Okay. For sure.
I know you, bitch.
You sure do.
Okay, another sex topic from me.
Let's just get it straight. All her topics this week is sex.
Am I glowing, guys?
You kind of are.
Thank you.
Yeah, you kind of are.
Okay. So I want to know. Fuck. Am I gonna tell this story?
You got to do this.
Do you? Shit.
Yep. Sorry, guys. We had a little
technical. Keep it real with y'all. You know, it happens. Mm-hmm. Okay. Do you think your sex improves with time? Or do you think it gets lazy with time? Because, some people, they're going to give their best performance in the very beginning. And then after a while, it's like, well, this nigga know the pussy good. So I'm going to just give him some, some lazy pussy. I don't know.
You go first.
You know, it's weird for me because I'm a spin the block queen. So when niggas spin the block, it's kind of like we restarting fresh. So at a spin the block, we could. Let me stop lying, because I gave this nigga some lazy pussy. This
But are you saying the first time? What are you saying?
Okay, so when we first used to fuck around,
okay,
no, amazing. Like I was going all out, like or when we used to rekindle, you know, I would be going all out. I'll make sure it's waxed, you know, eat a little ass, like all that stuff, you know. But only him. That's the only person. I'm not just eating ass, y'all. But I think that. Okay, let me just get into my story. This is why I brought it up. She
wanted to talk about something. That's why I was like, you go first, bitch.
Actually, no, I think I should bring this up with the other topic. Fuck. Okay, so no, I can still bring it up. So basically, I feel like I kind of gave him some lazy, like, pussy. Like, I wasn't waxed. But, you know, every time I tell him that, he'd be like, long hair don't care. Or, you know, it's I don't give a fuck. I didn't even go through that with him this time. I said when he sees it, he gonna see. Like, it's wax time. So he didn't give a fuck. I told him that. Actually, I had just got off my period too. So I slick had lied to him and was like, I'm still bleeding. I wasn't. So either way, he got the pussy. I didn't get on top. I mean, I get some head, like, of course. But, like, it was mostly just back shots, throwing some ass back. Like, that nigga did all the work. And I was like, all right, there you go. You know, I came a couple times and I'm like, okay, nigga, hurry up. Like, because I was ready to cuddle.
Yeah.
So I just feel like I've gotten so comfortable with him. I wouldn't have did that with a new nigga. So what about you?
I'm the opposite.
You think it gets better over time?
It gets better.
So your first performance, you're more reserved?
Yes. Not reserved, just like, I mean, like, you not my nigga? Like, you know, like, we just feeling the vibe. Like, I'm not going to take you on my best date when I first meet you. Like, you got to earn this. Like, you know, I'm definitely like, it's more so like gradually. I'm like, okay, once we establish and I'm like, oh, you my nigga, I'm riding.
Okay.
For a good like, time period.
Riding. Oh, I thought you meant like ride or die riding.
No.
Okay.
So, but if it's like the first time, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not giving you the best. I'm not giving you the worst.
Yeah.
But I'm not giving you my best.
I'm definitely giving you my best off top. It's kind of like when you get into a relationship too. When I think of my exes, I think towards the end, we were still fucking a lot, but no, it wasn't all the bells and whistles. Like, they wasn't getting all of it.
But y'all was ending.
That's true.
You wasn't really there emotionally anyway. So, like,
I guess.
You know? Like, for me, I'm willing to try. Like, I'm not trying toys on a new nigga.
I will say, when me and him first started, I think because he knew how I was, he was putting on this front that he had just changed. So, because once again, it was a nigga who spent the block. And this time we ended up in a relationship. Girl, we went to Tokyo Valentino together. We was picking out toys together. Like, we was going all out. And then once we get into it, it was just the same old shit. Like, you know, always on the bed, like always at the end of the night. It wasn't like sporadic and like, I don't know. I feel like that's kind of common. Like, people kind of just stop giving their best performance once they just get comfortable.
Yeah, I'm the opposite. Like, I'm coming with new stuff. I be Googling shit. Like, okay, what can I do now? Like, watching porns. Like, just to, like, see, like, you know, like.
No, I feel it.
Just to keep it spicy.
Okay.
You know? But I'm not keeping it spicy for no nigga, like. This the first time we having sex, like.
So what if a nigga had that same attitude and he gave you some mid dick the first time? You gonna let him come around and think it's gonna get better? Or is that one of those double
different.
standards?
I think it's different. It's so different.
Like, I ain't giving out my best dick. Nigga, you better give me your best dick.
It's so different. I'm sorry.
Okay.
It's the same. It's a double standard.
But what if he tries and he's like, damn, it was okay, but it wasn't great. I don't know if I want to come back.
That's cool.
Okay.
That's why I give you my best.
Okay.
Because if you like me that much, you'll be like, oh, I don't give a fuck. Like, you know? So I'm like, it is what it is. I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping, boo. Okay, next, are we going into the segment or, our favorite segment, Wild or Wild Not?
Wild or Wild Not.
Okay, yeah. Wild or Wild Not.
Okay.
I feel like not telling your nigga that his homeboys are in your DMs is definitely op-like behavior. Wild or Wild Not? Let me go first.
Please.
That's not wild. That's real oppy.
So you agree?
Yes.
So if your nigga's homeboys, or even a nigga you talking to, his homeboys slides in your DM, you going to your nigga to tell him?
Maybe if we just met like a week ago, I don't know. But if that's like my nigga, yes. That's awkward. Imagine we all chilling around and your homeboy looking at me crazy, and I'm like, oh my God. And he'd be like, go ask such and such over there. And I'm like, no, like, I don't want to hang with him. Like,
now I can see how that might be oppy, but I'm gonna say wild because I don't think I'm gonna say nothing. I think that I'm gonna shut old boy down, like privately, like I'm gonna shut it down, and he gonna know not to do it again.
Shut it down.
You watch Love Island?
No, I just be seeing the videos.
Yeah, I'm gonna shut it down, like, because. And maybe it's one of those things, you know, I'm one of those people, a lot of the times I'm constantly worried about other people's feelings. I would hate to tell a nigga something about a nigga he real close to, and now they beefing, when really I could have just, like, I told the nigga no, and now he not gonna try me again. Like,
that nigga gonna try you again, bitch. I'm telling you, it's happened to me.
I've been in a situation like that, and I made it very clear from the jump, and it didn't happen again.
I was in a situation like that, and it wasn't even my nigga, but like it was my ex. But I just felt like there was loyalty to me and him, and I told him like, yo, nigga is trying to talk to me, like. But
especially because I feel like it's different with niggas because like, you know, it'd be different with niggas. Niggas feel like if a nigga slide on your girl and she going, then damn, she was for the streets anyways.
And that's fine. You can think that.
When it's women and it's the other way around, it's like, oh, why would you go after a nigga? You know he got a girl. You're a homewrecker. Like, you know, it's this whole thing. So I feel like with niggas, like, I feel like I could tell a nigga, he might be like, man, that nigga be tripping, but what you say? I said, nah.
And that's cool.
And you know, like...
And that's cool, but you know what? I got to get this off my chest because I'm going to feel uncomfortable. I'm going to feel awkward. And then, you know, like, say my nigga or something, we just chilling, laughing at a fucking video on Instagram. And he'd be like, oh, hold on, Lil Junior. And I'm like, oh, yeah, he did try to fuck with me. Like, it's going to come out.
And I'm going to let him see my response. But I said no. Like, you think he'd get mad? Like, why you ain't tell me?
That's why I would tell. Because if one of my friends try to talk to my nigga and he ain't tell me, oh bitch, it's a wrap. Damn. It's a tsunami going on in this bitch.
Yeah. I've been in situations like, even like in high school, where like a nigga of my friend, like when we were like getting drunk, like maybe like tried me or said some shit and I shut it down. And I didn't say nothing because I wasn't trying to fuck up what they had going on. I just felt like the nigga was being drunk and stupid and I shut it down. Like, I'm not trying to make it a bigger thing because I feel like once you tell somebody, now they gonna like, I just be wanting to diffuse the situation without making it blow up.
No,
so I think that's my fear. Like,
that's why I was like,
because sometimes niggas just be fucked up and they just act stupid, and you be like,
and that's fine. Like, if you drunk or whatever, and I mean, let's be real, you drunk, that's really the truth. So you really trying to fuck with me. Yeah. But if you really drunk, I might let it go if it never happened again. But if you blatantly are DMing me on Instagram, if you're hearting my pictures, like, I'm telling my nigga, like, because I want him to know too. Like, I want to feel comfortable, you know. Like I said, say we all out somewhere. Or say, like, my nigga be like, okay, I'm about to run to the store right quick. Or you can... And I'm just like, I'm not trying to be uncomfortable, you know? So, like... And I just feel like he should know that. You know? Like, I just feel like he deserves to know that. Because that's just my loyalty with my nigga. Not your homeboy. So I'm like, okay, you gonna know this nigga trying to fuck with me. And guess what? If you don't tell him, the next bitch gonna tell him. Like, because if he, you know, say y'all break up and he get a new bitch, he gonna try to... I just need you to know your nigga ain't shit. Yeah. You know, like, your homeboy is not shit. Yeah. Like, basically. Yeah.
All right. Well, enough homeboys. Let's get back into sex. I want to know what you prefer. Sober sex or lit sex? And let's talk about the pros and cons.
Okay.
I feel like there's pros to sober sex.
For sure. You know what you're doing. You know, you can comprehend. You're functional. You can... You know, sometimes niggas be too drunk, they can't even fuck. Bruh, so it's like, true. You know,
you're less likely to do something embarrassing.
Yeah.
Case in point. So,
you got a story?
Yeah. Okay. So as I've said 5 times already, ended my dry spell. This is so embarrassing. So I hadn't had sex with this nigga since I discovered shrooms. So I was like, I'm gonna do some shrooms. He already was like, I got some daily on. I know how you get off that. I'm like, lit.
I love when a nigga know what I like though.
Right. No, because at the time he thought I was on my period. He said, well, your mouth thing, you know, it doesn't sound romantic, but it was very romantic. He said, I know how you get off that daily on. I'm like, okay. So before we even get to the sexual part, we get to the turning up part. Like, you know how we do. We did a couple plays, but we in the car, we rolling hell, like we doing hella.
So Lex like street niggas. Didn't we just talk about this last week?
That's the same nigga that be having me counting up, right? So we rolling up, we getting lit, we taking shots, we in the car listening to Thug. You know, I love our Thug single. Like he just raps them so cute. Like when he be rapping Thug lyrics, like Thug's lyrics, specifically Young Thug, not just Thug lyrics. But anyway, so we finally get to the bed, right? I done put on my PJs. I didn't even put my bonnet on. And, you know, we get to kissing and shit, all that stuff. And when I tell you y'all know how I get on shrooms. I just be laughing. I can't stop laughing. And that had been it all night. We're laughing. So we get to the part where I'm on my back and he's like pulling my panties down. And he says something, bitch. And I just start laughing uncontrollably. We're both laughing.
Not y'all having a laugh attack before y'all can even...
Bitch, I farted. I farted. Tooted.
How loud was it, Lex? It was like a...
To the point where we couldn't address it because he started dying, I started dying, like...
Was it like a silent poo or was it like a...
It wasn't huge, but it was, you heard it.
That's crazy. Did you try to cover it up?
No, but I was laughing.
Did you say, excuse me?
I was so busy laughing. The shrooms, like... And then when I was finally able to speak, I was like... Just go ahead and pull him up. Just go ahead and pull him back up. And he was like, man, fuck that. It don't smell.
Niggas don't be giving a fuck.
I was like, wait. I'm going to talk about this on the podcast. He said, you should see how I'm going to talk about it because you know you're a comedian. Bitch. He been opening up for Dave Chappelle and shit. He was like,
he definitely got some shit to tell.
He like, yeah, wait till you see how I'm going to talk about it. But, it was the drugs. What? Like, I don't know. It's not like I had just ate or nothing. Like, but I mean, we kept going. So on one hand, lit sex will have you doing some embarrassing shit like farting mid-moment. But y'all also gonna keep going. However, he still like beat the brakes off me. But now that we're talking about it, he didn't try to put his thumb in my ass like he usually does. And he didn't try to eat my ass like he usually does. So maybe that fart did scare him off a little bit. But understandably so. Yeah. Like, I don't know.
He's like, all right, let's not go too much near the ass.
Right, like, I ain't trying to push it too much.
Yeah, like, I don't want her to...
Why he hitting it from the back? I'm like, why he put his thumb in it? But now I'm like, okay, yeah.
Sounds about right.
Logical. Yeah. Like, let's just keep going.
I would do the same thing.
Bitch, when I woke up the next morning and remembered it, like started remembering the night, I was so mortified.
Did you follow up? Was it like a follow-up fart text? Like, I'm so sorry about last night.
No, we had other stuff to follow up on.
Okay.
Yeah. Plan Bs and shit. Yeah.
I didn't want to ask. But
we had bigger conversations to worry about.
That's crazy.
But yeah, so yeah, lit sex.
So it's better for you, lit sex?
Right now, I'm going to say no. Right now, I'm going to go with sober
gotcha.
sex. Okay, but you're going with lit sex.
I'm definitely going with lit sex, for sure.
Fair enough.
And when you say lit, do you mean like anything? Like, because I'm thinking about just like drunk. I don't count high sex, because I feel like anytime I have sex, I'm high.
Yeah.
So.
I guess anything. But you know, like, niggas be having to worry about different liquors, because like, he prefers brown, but like, it be depending on how fast I want him to nut. So it depends on the liquor, like, you know, so you got to worry about shit like that, like how your dick gonna be working. So I don't know.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna stay.
And don't fuck me on a perk. Fuck. I do not fuck me on a perk, bitch. I was
in college.
Nigga ain't gonna never stop,
bruh.
Like,
I was like, wait,
I'm dry out.
Yeah,
like,
I was like, I'm about to call the police because
bitch,
ain't no way.
In college, in Hall, what was that new Hall 6?
Hall 6.
It used to be freezing in there. I know your shit was dry. It used to be freezing in that fucking door. And specifically, y'all.
My shit don't never dry out.
Oh, damn.
I'm just kidding.
This bitch is like, fuck, what I'm trying to say. I don't know. It's the drug.
It's yeah.
Okay. Fuck it.
All right.
Sober podcast or lit podcast? You know, I don't know.
All right. Next topic. Let's talk about some morals. Shit people don't think we probably have.
Aww.
Okay? Or at least not you. I'm just kidding.
I would be offended, but I mean, I'm realistic also.
Okay. Is there a set of morals that you won't bend on?
Oh, yeah.
Like, I feel like for me, like, if you're not, let's just say family oriented, I feel like that's a big one for me. I don't know if I can deal with you. I don't know if that's a moral I can bend on. Like, if you're just not willing to be a family man.
I would say in general when it comes to morals. Mm-hmm. So it's crazy because morale. I have a lot of morals, just not sexually. Mm-hmm. I don't have a lot of sexual morals. Mm-hmm. My morals are more so having to do with like, you know, like me. I don't even really listen to Chris Brown like that off of the one incident with Rihanna. Like I'm very, when it comes to stuff like that, if it's violence against women or like kids or some shit like that, I think that's when I really like put my foot down morally. So like even I was going to say your favorite. I don't know.
Who? Who? What? Are you saying a person? Got it. Okay. Bitch. Okay, yeah.
Even him, like, you know, that was my like, I feel like that was my finest nigga. And he was lit, you know, he'd pull up paper shit. Like, that was but I really cut him off of some shit. I think I, like, reposted Meg on my story one time. And he commented and was like, fuck Meg, she be lying. And I was like, I didn't fucking like that.
Yeah, that's
not
crazy.
Even off of no celebrity shit, like not off of the, oh, I like her, but it's
that
also like, nigga, like what? Even if he don't believe it happened, why fuck her? She still got shot. Yeah. Like what the fuck? Like I don't like niggas who laugh at shit like that, who laugh at like domestic violence, who laugh at any elder abuse. You know, I don't do the animal shit. I don't like a nigga who even thinks certain videos of animals getting hurt is funny. That's where my morals come in.
Yeah.
Like the other shit, like sex and fucking, like I don't got no morals when it comes to that. But you fuck with an animal, oh yeah, your ass is grass.
Your ass is grass. No, I definitely agree with you. I will also say for me more so like your characteristic traits, like, you know, like, who are you morally, like, sneaky, conniving, you know, like, unloyal, like...
I guess in my head, I'd be thinking, like, niggas just kind of all have a little bit of that in them. Even I do. But, so you know, like, niggas could do all that stuff and I might still... over time forgive them and they could spin the block, you know, because I'm just like we all got a little bit of that in us, but we don't all got a little bit of beating our partner's ass in us, you know, or fucking with animals in us. That's a hard no for me. What about you, like religiously? Is that a
I think for me, I'm more so like, I want you to believe in something. Like, if you just don't believe in nothing, like no higher power, nothing like that, I don't know if I could deal with you. Cause like,
I'm okay with that.
What?
I'm not saying I'm looking for a nigga who doesn't believe in anything, but I would be okay with that.
No,
like, because I would imagine it just wouldn't come. We wouldn't talk about it that much.
See, and I need to talk about like I'd rather like say I'm going through something. I want to be able to pray together, you know, like or say something tragic happened. Like my first thought is like, okay, God, you know, like let me pray, like let me figure out. I just know, like, let me figure out how God is here for me, you know?
So what if, even if he doesn't believe anything, he's able to be there for you, though? Like, he's not talking shit about, like, he's not trying to down your beliefs.
I mean,
he just doesn't...
maybe, I just don't know how it will work. Yeah. Like, you know, like, that's
that's okay. I'm over here trying to get you to change your mind.
A bond. Like, that's something for me, like, that's a bond. Like, that's something I kind of need. Like, that feeds my soul. Like, I want to be able to say, okay, like, send you a prayer or something, and you like, okay, I needed that for today. Rather you be like, why you send me that?
Wanted him.
You know, like, why? What is this for?
That's
like,
a God-fearing woman.
I mean, I'm not perfect, but I just, for me, I need something of some sort of you believing in some type of higher power, you know? Okay. So if you don't, it's kind of like, I don't know. So
higher power, family, good family values.
For sure.
Okay, those are like the morals that you really...
Yeah.
Okay.
And like, I feel like...
I can think of the morals. I don't think I have morals that I require you to have. I have morals that you can't have, though. Like, I have hard no's for shit that I'm not dealing with. But as far as, like, I don't know. I'm pretty, like, lenient, you know, I guess.
Yeah.
You know? Because I get it. Like, I mean, I guess I do have a lot of family. I do have, you know, I am kind of family oriented, but my immediate family is all fucked up. So I be getting it. Like, people, not everybody got like those family values, you know? They might not have great relationships with their moms. I feel like that's a big one for you, like good relationship with parents.
Yeah, but I feel like you might have fucked up family members, but like, how do you treat them? You know, like, are you wanting to spend that time with them? Like, or even say you might not be cool with your parents, but like, are you cool with your auntie, your uncle? Like, do you have a step parents? Like, if you don't have no type of family oriented connection, I don't know if I could do it. Okay. Because like, I'm so like family oriented. Like, that's so important to me. Like, the holidays, I don't think about gifts. I'm thinking about, like, I'm just ready to be around my family, you know? So it's like, you don't have that. How are we going to teach our kids family core values? Like, we can't do that. You know? So, yeah. I can't get jiggy with it.
Yeah.
Can't get jiggy with it.
Okay, so the last topic, we're going to do another segment. Y'all know I love Set It. It's where I read a Reddit article, but since I'm going to say it, we're going to call it Set It.
Okay.
I don't know why I broke that down. But this one's funny, okay? So it's not long like my usual ones. Okay, so...
I didn't like that laugh.
The forum that it's in is Ask Gay Bros, right? So... my dog won't listen to me anymore after he saw me bottoming. I'd rather not go into specifics, but I had a guy over a couple weeks ago for a hookup and forgot to close the door. So my Akita, I love Akitas, I've had for 2 years wandered in while we were going at it. The guy was being pretty rough and I was getting into it, moaning, being slutty, you know, bottom things, until the top pointed out that the dog was watching us. I got him out of the room and closed the door, but since then, my dog doesn't seem to want to listen to me, respect my authority, or even spend much time with me. I try to pet or hug him, and he growls or moves away. That wasn't the case before. I know homophobic dog sounds ridiculous, but is it possible that since he saw me in a submissive position, he doesn't want to listen to me anymore?
He don't respect him no more.
Do you think the dog's homophobic?
He could be. That could be a thing.
I don't think so, but it could go to the submissive part.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day, if we're all animals, the dog saw you being mounted by another animal and being dominated.
Like, is that my owner?
And now he like, oh, my owner's a bitch.
My owner's a bitch ass nigga.
Like, no shade to the LGBTQ.
No shade. No, like for real.
Dog standards.
I love y'all.
Like,
I'm kind of...
dog standards.
I'm one of the letters.
Yeah. Is there an S sometimes?
No, for real.
Once in a blue moon, that's LGBTQO.
Every, like, 10 years.
Right? Slip out the closet and get a little lick.
Yeah, so no, we love y'all, but like, I really think he's like... Yeah. You're not who I thought you was.
Yeah. He's like, oh, okay. I'm the captain now.
Or
like,
he was like,
at
least be the top.
Right. Like, you're not the king of the jungle. You're not even the king of this house.
Right.
Like, I'm not fucking listening to you. I feel it. And Akitas are really smart.
Yeah.
So I really think that's it. So
I think that's it for real. Damn, you don't respect that nigga. That's crazy.
How do you feel about pets being in the room? Like,
I can't do it.
Okay.
I can't even have my dog while I'm masturbating. You be having Enzo?
No.
Oh my God, son, in there while you masturbating.
He's been in the room, but like sometimes he'll just come in and like I don't even know he's in there until I'm finished. No, I've known he was in there and still did it, but I'm under the covers. It's not like he in the bed with me. I just can't get turned on when he's in the room. Bed. So sometimes he'll be like all the way on the other corner of the king size.
I can't do it.
And he's asleep and I'm like over here.
I can't do it.
Oh.
It's like a kid. To me, it's like a kid being in a room.
That's true.
Like, I just can't do it.
So if you was at a nigga house and like his little dog just wandered in,
I'm like,
you gonna make him stop?
Yes. I'm like, is he gonna stay there? Like... Is he gonna just be there the whole time? What if he goes in because
his bed is there? He just go in and just lays down and goes to sleep.
Okay, well, I'd be like, well, we gotta go to another room. We both can't be in here though. That's awkward. Lex, that's awkward. Because what the dog just gonna be doing? Like looking,
sleeping.
Like I got next. Like
I'm like he don't know what's going on.
Nah, the dogs be knowing.
Well, now that I know that Akita picked up on that shit, and I'm like, what does Enzo think of me?
He like, I don't think this is wrong, but I don't think it's right. Like. I don't know.
Cut the cameras.
I don't like it. Pineapples. I'm not fucking with it.
All right, let's close it out. What you been watching?
Watching nothing. I be trying, but I have nothing on TV.
I was up late the other night to the night before the time change, watching Doctor Sleep. That shit was so fucking good. Like it's like a sequel to The Shining. You know, The Shining's like that classic movie where they're in the hotel in the hallway. Bro, but it was so good. I'm like, why didn't anybody tell me it was this good? I love how they talk about The Shining. She's like, yeah, like, are there more people? So it's like a little black girl. Like, she's like a teenager. And she also has The Shining, The Shine. And she's like, are there other people like us? And he's like, you know, I think a lot of people have a little bit of shine in them. And some of them just never know they have the shine in them. But, you know, there's few of us who shine so bright that you can really see it. And I'm just like... hence the name The Shiny. He's talking about their innate abilities.
So I'm like, it's like powers basically, or is it just like they're shining? Like
it's like powers. Like she can like I feel like there's some telepathy going on. Like they can talk to each other from distance. There's like some astral projection. They be going into these other realms. Sometimes they see like spirits and shit like that. Yeah. And then there's these people who are like hunting them down. They kind of like eat them. They call it the steam, but it's like this stuff that comes out of their mouth and they like eat it up like to stay young forever or whatever. So they're hunting them down. Bro, it was so fucking good. I was like, damn.
I'm so straight on that.
And I just started watching this show on Hulu called Black Cake. That shit's actually really good. I think you would like it.
What is it about?
It basically, so in the beginning, like this like mom dies and she leaves behind these tapes in her will for her 2 kids to listen to. And she kind of basically is like, you know, I lied to you guys about my past. And it just kind of time jumps and talks about like her past, and a lot of stuff happened. It's really good, actually. So no magic, no scary shit. I was like, oh, this is...
You know what I did watch? I watched the Murdoch movie, The Lifetime. You know, it's a documentary on Netflix, and then it's a Murdoch actual Lifetime movie on Lifetime. It's super good. You know, I love a good documentary movie. And it's about the Murdoch family. How basically he killed his wife and his son. He did that shit. I don't care what nobody say. Yeah. He did that shit. And I'm, you know, binge watching my show that Oz that I just got done binge watching for the umpteenth time.
That's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. It's all right. It's okay.
It's fine. It's all right.
All right. MySpace song.
MySpace songs. I went back and forth because I'm tired. First of all, done with Comedian Bay. I finally closed the door. And now that I'm done, this nigga
30 episodes ago.
He done FaceTime me. He texted me right before we walked in. What you doing, girl? Because I haven't responded. I'm done. Like
a done is a block. I bet you won't block that nigga. That's a done.
No, bitch, but I always block him. That ain't never. You know how many times I done blocked him? How many text-free numbers?
Keep him blocked.
Oh no, whatever. It's petty. So I was gonna do I Wish You Loved Me.
By Tanisha Kelly?
Yeah. So I was going to do that. But then I was like, you know what? I'm tired of doing these sap-ass songs. I used to come in with like some hood shit.
You did.
So this is also a song that he did just put me on. So of course I think of it when I think of him. But Gunna featuring Young Thug, but really Young Thug take over the song. What is it called? Cop to Foreign?
I got 2, so.
Okay. Fuck. Y'all, I'm not prepared. I'm so sorry.
The pressure is getting worse and worse.
Right. It's off of Drip Season. Okay, Caught Me a Foreign featuring Young Thug. Girl, he put me onto that shit last night. He was like, damn, you don't know this one? Bitch, that's my shit. Like, I've been turning up to it all week. So that would be my MySpace song.
Okay. My first MySpace song.
That's why she hit the mic.
Whatever. Is my boy. He dropped the album, Jeezy. And album is rotten. But
Jeezy your boy?
Yeah, I love Jeezy.
Okay.
You're not my friend.
No, I believe you.
She don't know me. I would say Trust No One is a good one.
You subbing me?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to say my second MySpace song, and I'm trying to get this out the way because the album is like getting old, is Brent.
Is it getting old?
I mean, it's just, you know, like
I guess by the time this comes out, it's gonna be a whole nother week.
Exactly. So I'm like, let me hurry up and get this song out. Wherever I Go. That's my favorite song. It's great. I think you will like it.
Really?
Yes.
You saw I sent you a Brent song.
I did.
First of all, bitch, you're not my friend. I sent her a Brent song. I said, I actually really like this song. I just knew she was gonna be so excited. She texted me the next day.
She finally loved it. I was doing hair that night. You text me.
Oh, I was like, damn, bitch.
No, I seen it. I was like, okay, now let's listen to
I was like, Tay's gonna be so proud of me.
Yeah, no, I was doing hair, so I couldn't really respond how I wanted to.
Okay, but what's it called? You said I would like it?
Yeah, it's called Wherever I Go by Brent Faiyaz. It's on the new album.
Okay, I'm gonna download that one.
It's more of a sappy one, but it's good.
Oh, I did. I only have 3 songs downloaded. Best Time, Outside All Night, and what was that?
That's it right there.
Why can't I talk? We gotta go. We gotta go. All
right, y'all. Well, thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of Women's Intuition. We really appreciate y'all. This bitch over here fucking up. It's the shrooms and the liquor. She got her music playing. Like, it's time to wrap it up. Let's wrap it up then. Thank y'all. Bye.
Bye.
Let's wrap it up then.